anything that pertains to God, you have to be born of, again, we're not talking about a fleshly birth, we're talking about a spiritual birth, meaning that the real person, the spirit man in you, based on Ephesians chapter 2, is dead to God. God cannot communicate with your spirit because it's sinful nature, it's a dead spirit to God. So, you hear people at times that are not even born again, don't know God. They say they praying to God. Well, if you're not born again, you're not praying to the God, because God cannot communicate with you with a dead spirit, based on Ephesians chapter 2. The sin nature separates you from God, and Ephesians goes on and talks about when you have the sin nature, you're strangers from the covenant of God, all his promises. And then it goes on to say you're without hope and God in the world. So now you are subject to God's wrath. How many of you heard the term God's wrath? The Bible also used the word God anger, because he hates sin, and you have this sin nature. So because of that, now you're subject to his wrath, and his wrath is also, don't have time to go into this in Revelations 20, just trying to give you some backdrop here, talks about the lake of fire. It says all those who are not names that are written in the Lamb's book of life, that's the ones that born again, the devil and his demons will be cast into the lake of fire, where they be eternally separated from God in suffering and pain. The Bible talks about wailing and gnashing of teeth. So that's the person that's not born again, who have not accepted Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. They do not have the nature of God. They have that sin nature.